Hey YouTube, it's your girl Leah, back again with another video, this time coming on here with another foundation review Friday. And today I will be reviewing the MAC Mineralize Moisture SPF Foundation. Now, I'm not going to do a long intro right now because I'm going to be heading into my thoughts on this foundation right now. So I am talking about today the MAC Mineralize Moisture Foundation. Now it comes in 21 different shades. I am in the shade NC44 and I'm normally in MAC NC45, but I saw on this like sites or review sites on this that you should go one shade down from what you are. So I said, okay, NC44, that's it, one tick mark down. You'll see throughout this video how that might have been a mistake. But throughout this video I'll probably be looking down at paper. I take my notes on these things. Like, I really want to come on here and give you guys my full, honest, complete thoughts on this. I don't want to miss a thing. So if you see me looking down, this is what I'm looking down at. I'm looking down at my notes on this. So the MAC site says that this foundation is a natural satin finish, makes the skin appear refined, refreshed, and lit from within. It's supposed to provide a sheer coverage, natural finish, and it's supposed to be luminizing. It has an SPF, so you're protected from the sun and all that. You get 1 fluid ounce, as you do with a lot of foundations. This is one of MAC's foundation that already comes with a pump, so you don't have to go out and buy a pump. The price is $38, so it's, you know, fairly expensive, but you're getting 1 fluid ounce. It's not, you're not getting gypped. It says shake well on the back. I don't know if it's going to pick up on camera, but it is kind of liquidy. It's not picking up on camera at all, but you do definitely need to shake this well to kind of separate or bring everything together. I can definitely tell that there is some water in here. It's luminizing, so it's definitely very liquidy. It's definitely very liquidy. So now I've already done my eyes and all that. I haven't fully completed my eyes, but I've done enough that now I'm going to put on my foundation and be very careful of this pimple area that occurred this week from wearing this foundation. So yeah, as you've seen throughout all my videos, I apply with a primer, and the primer that I'm using today, of course, is always the Smashbox Photo Finish. I think it's a very much so well-rounded primer. Can never go wrong with the Smashbox Photo Finish. One day I'm gonna get the big size. I just keep going in the store and get the sample, knowing good and well I'm gonna be back soon for the another sample. So might as well get the large size. And then to apply, I'm going to be, of course, using my beauty blender. It is damp, it is squishy, it is big. I've realized throughout this week, this foundation is a foundation that I could apply with a brush and a sponge. Like, some foundations I know are sponge only. Some I've never found a foundation that's only brush. So far I haven't reviewed a foundation that works very well with a brush over a beauty blender, but this foundation that I've been using this week, I've had the same results with a brush or a beauty blender, so either one is perfectly fine with this foundation. Yeah, I think I'm going to color correct after I apply my primer. So if I come back on here with orange spots on my face, no one realized I color corrected. So let's get into that. So I have now primed, I have now color corrected, and now I'm going in with the foundation. Now I realized with this foundation, I think a little bit goes a long way. You do not need a lot. You do not need a lot at all. So yeah, definitely apply a little bit. You guys can kind of see the liquidiness of it. So this is a pump. This is another pump. I think I'm gonna need more than 2 pumps. I was wrong. So I have 3 pumps on my hand. Maybe I didn't need so many pumps. Talia, you made a mistake. So yeah, I'm just gonna apply it. I like to concentrate it in the areas where I have it color corrected first, just because I don't want it to mix in with the orange corrector and change the whole composition of the foundation. So this is how it looks right after applying it, and I hope it's picking up on camera how dewy and luminizing it is. Now I was going to save this to the end, but I'll put a little caveat in here. This is not for people with oily skin. it is not for you. You can go ahead and turn it off now. This is not the foundation for you. You will not like this, and you will have to heavily set it, which will defeat the purpose of, you know, having a low maintenance foundation. If you're gonna have to do all this stuff to make it look very much so matte on you, or very much so not as luminizing and dewy as it is, you will have an issue. It'll be too much for you. $38 to have to pair it with a powder, to have to pair it with a good primer. Not worth it. I've applied this with not just the Smashbox Photo Finish, but the Black Radiance Matte Primer, the Benefit Professional. Every day I use a different primer to kind of see if I can get different results with it. Every day I've used a different primer, and this is the same luminosity that it's giving me, which is good for me. I have dry skin. It's no problem for me. For you guys with oily skin, no, not for you, not your best friend. Now, I don't know if it's picking up on camera, but can you see my neck right here? This is the color of my neck. This is the color of my face, because I brought my foundation down. So I'm bringing the foundation down, and this is the color. It's very much so orangey. It's so orangey. Now for MAC NC means neutral cool, and MAC NW means neutral warm. So neutral cool is supposed to be for people, and it's different than it is in every probably other brand. Neutral cool means it's best for people with yellow undertones. Neutral warm means it's best for people with red or pinker undertones. So I have a yellow undertone. This is neutral cool. I shouldn't look this kind of orangey. Now, I've already gone down a shade. I read the reviews. It said go down a shade. I went down one shade, NC44. I should have gone down to NC42 with only this foundation. I don't think in Studio Fix or any other line of their brand I should have to change. But for this, do not go with your normal foundation shade. I just want to start this off with that little caveat. It is very much so luminizing. It's very much so coppery. It burns copper, and it's the same. I've seen people with NW skin also review it and say it looked too coppery, too red on them as well. So even on me and even on them, it looked coppery. If you have a very much so red coppery undertone though, this will be probably good for you. If you have dry skin and you have a red coppery undertone, go for it. Definitely go test it out first, but go for it. But for me, it's coming up, and I hope it's picking up on camera. It might not be, but this is how I am, really pale. It is winter time, and then this is how I'm kind of looking. I do want my foundation to match my neck, so of course I'm gonna have to, you know, bring my neck together. But yeah, I'm gonna apply the rest of my face and then come back to you guys so you guys can kind of see after it's kind of settled whether it still has this, you know, shine to it. And yeah, I'll be right back. So I wanted to come on here in a different location because I don't think the oranginess was fully picking up on camera. If you guys can see here, skin, the oranginess of an NC45. NC45, I look like a Oompa freaking Loompa. Like I'm a completely different shade. NC45 shouldn't be this way. Like I've tried NC45 and it's normally a good yellow color. This is NC44, sorry. But I'm an NC44, one shade lighter than I normally go, and this is how I look. I don't think it goes without saying, even when you guys see my later reaction to it, I think it goes without saying that I'm not gonna love this foundation. Sorry, it's a spoiler already. I know people want to love this foundation. I just can't right at this moment. I've worn this all week, so I already know my reaction to it. I already have, you know, the notes on this foundation, but I definitely wanted to show you guys in a different light exactly how this foundation looked. Not my skin tone whatsoever, completely off. I mean, I want to, dare I say it, maybe I should go below NC42. I don't even know what's in below NC42. Maybe NC40, NC35, I don't know, but I need to go super light on this MAC. So I have my notes on this. I'm not going to go great into detail until the end. I'm going to wear it out for a little bit. Right now it is 12:52 in the afternoon. I applied this maybe 20 minutes ago, so 12:30ish. And this is how it looks. It is still, you know, the same amount of luminosity. but yeah, it's still very orange. When you guys see me again, don't mind me. I'm wearing my wig right now, but I will have my crochet hair in today. If you guys aren't familiar with my channel, I do my own crochets. So I'll be installing a crochet hair. So when I come back, I'll have my crochet hair in. My hair is braided already up under here. Just side note. I will see you guys in a couple of hours with my full and final thoughts on this, but you guys already know. So it is now 8 p.m. So it is 8 hours later since I filmed my initial, and this is how I look. I look like a big fat oil slick. Now, this is not a look that I always have when I apply makeup. Like, I have dry skin, so me to be this oily is really different than me. So for the foundation, this is what you see. Pimple still there. Pimple, I know I got that pimple this week from this foundation. Without question, this foundation is the cause of this pimple that I have on my face right now. So if you don't want a pimple, you don't want this foundation. Now I have my list of notes, and I'm gonna go through it and see and tell you guys what I found out about this foundation through the week. It is an option, definitely, for people with dry skin looking for a luminizing foundation. I have dry skin, and as you can see, I am very much so luminized. I hope it's picking up on camera. But I'm also like, it's so slick. So slick. And you guys have not seen that with any of the other foundations I've tried. If you guys have followed my channel, I have never been this slick whatsoever. It is way too coppery for me. Like, if you guys could see from my last install, like this, it's not doing it any justice. If you guys saw a minute ago, completely copper toned, completely a hot mess, not a match at all. So if you're gonna get this foundation, always go a shade below, and I would not suggest getting this foundation online. I bought this foundation online and looking at many reviews. What was it, 8 months ago? I looked at many reviews that said go a shade lighter. I went NC44 because I am NC45. I should have gone NC42 or something because it's so much, and I would still think NC42 would still have that same coppery feel. I cannot believe that it wouldn't have that same, like, you know, copperish look. Now, it's not picking up on camera, but in natural light, and as you guys saw downstairs, it is a completely different color or shade. So definitely try this foundation in stores to find your perfect shade. Do not order online. This is not the foundation that you want to use for photos. That's another thing, a con. I've taken photos in this foundation. I love the way I photograph in the Revlon Colorstay. That foundation photographs beautifully. If you guys saw my review on that foundation, photographs beautifully. This one photographs crappy. You're already a different shade than you need to be. You're already very luminous in this foundation. It's not a good photography foundation whatsoever. Now, this isn't an all-day foundation at all. Now, I don't think MAC claims this to be an all-day foundation. It claims it to be the, you know, Mineralize moisture foundation. They have a prolonged wear, so they have foundations on their market or on their line that they know when they advertise as something that's going to last you all day. They don't even claim this is going to last you all day. So just be aware, if you're going to put this foundation on at maybe like 8 a.m. and you want it to look the same at 8 p.m. It's not at all. I've worn this. I wear my makeup. I put my makeup on at 8 a.m. in the morning when I'm getting ready for work, and then I take it off usually around 7 or so. It's like I'm not taking off a lot of makeup. It's like, did it disappear? Did it dissolve into my skin? Where's the makeup? Where's the makeup? So yeah, this foundation, not a good foundation for all day wear. Not at all. It'll be cute or good for maybe a couple of 3-hour, 2-hour wears, but it's not at all good for an all-day look. Also, the foundation moves. Now, I don't know if it's going to pick up on camera, but in some spots the foundation has kind of moved. So I've realized, especially with it being oily, it definitely separates and moves and expands across the face, which is not a good thing. It's not a good look. With this foundation, I think MAC was trying to copy the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk. It has very much so a similar look. It has that very frosted bottle look. This one actually has a pump. It is also 1 fluid ounce and all that. I'll do a review on this at some point, but it doesn't dupe it. They tried and they failed. If you think you're gonna get, like, the Giorgio Armani is pretty expensive. This is $38 though, and I have a dupe for this that is way cheaper than $38. Nope. Would not recommend spending $38 on this to look like a hot, oily mess. And it's not my lights. I'm cool in here. I'm not hot at all. And I do not get oily like this. If you have oily skin, I repeat, this is not the foundation for you. Error, do not buy. Do not pick it up. Avoid this in the store. Please do not buy. Will I repurchase this foundation? I will not repurchase this foundation. I will not use it again throughout the winter either. I think maybe if I try this again, it'll have to be in the summertime when my skin is a little bit darker. But as for now, and as for being wintertime, this is not going to be a foundation that I'm going to use this winter. Because it's just not a match for me, and you would want something more luminous when it is wintertime, because you want to have that dewiness when the weather is that cold and it's making your skin even more dry. But unless I had this in a shade that matched perfectly, which I don't think I'm going to find in the MAC Mineralize Moisture Foundation, I would say no, not gonna repurchase it. Will probably use up this bottle, and I would not recommend. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe. And yeah, bye. So if you want to see any of the other foundation review series videos, just click the playlist over to your side. And then if you want to subscribe, make sure you click my little face also to the side. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.